So hey guys, welcome back to AGGPDYT, and in this video we will be reviewing the new update that was added a long time ago about the diesel engine, in which the diesel engine flywheel, diesel and the diesel throttle controller that was in the previous update, it was removed. So yeah, so we will be reviewing everything and making the new diesel engine to make power it, as it is the best way to make power in the mid game. The steam turbine is in the beginners, and then the diesel engine is the mid game. And if you have this advanced industrial diesel generator, then that is the late game power supply. So the coal power plant is still the best one, as it is a new one, and I have still not made any tutorial on that because I don't know how to make it, and plus it is not much interesting. So yeah, that is I have not made anything about it. So yeah, now let's start with diesel generator. So let's make it from the scratch. Make it from scratch. So first we need the whole diesel generator, not the generator, actually the controller, that is the brain of the whole diesel engine. So let's just add it like this. And this whole thing, E to interact, you can use E to interact and see. So here everything is there, throttle and this. So let's talk about it later. So the first thing going is the fuel input. It is right here. So just take it and then place it right here, and then just add the diesel here. You need to make the diesel before. I am not teaching how to make diesel in this video. I have other tutorials for that. So every tutorial for making diesel is given in the description. You can follow it directly in order to make diesel, either by using the industrial method or using the normal method. If you want to use the normal method for the mid game, just go here, and then as you can see, the diesel refinery. Let's see, this is the diesel refinery. So this is for the mid game people, and for late game you just need to search industrial diesel and you can just find it somewhere around. Okay, I can't find it, but it is in the third tier, so you can use it in order to make diesel fast. Yep, I can't find it, but well, you can use it to make diesel fast. Every tutorial is given in the description, you can watch it. So yeah, so now this is the brain of the whole diesel engine, and this is the fuel input. The fuel is going into the brain, I mean the whole engine. And now this is optional, you can add it or you cannot add it. You may add it. So this is the info panel. You can add it to check whatever in the diesel, whatever is happening in the diesel. As you can see right now, nothing, you can see nothing, but as we build the whole diesel engine, you can see it. So yeah, so now to extend the diesel engine, the part is the most used part is the crankshaft. So you need to place it like this. So I'm going to make a small engine. You can also make a large one by increasing the number of crankshafts. So I have added 4 of them, and now we have four components that we need to add in this diesel engine. The first is the air input, the second is the fuel input. We have already added the fuel input. Third is the exhaust that needs to be outputted, that's another thing. And fuel usage is just something that is the fuel using by the fuel that is being used by the engine. So yeah, so first we are going to add the air input. So I'm going to add 2 of them. And now to produce torque is in physics a scientific name for rotational speed, rotational something, like I don't know the practical terms. So that's the air input. And then now you can add the cylinder. Okay, cylinder, that's right here. So the cylinder produces torque, the main thing that is required to make power. So I'm going to, the more the cylinders are, the more the power you will generate, the more the torque you will generate. So now then you need to add the exhaust output, this thing. You can add one is enough for this type of engine. and this is the generator. When we add the generator, the diesel will start working. You can also add the flywheel. It makes the diesel engine efficient, so I will add it here. It is always added at the end of the whole engine, and then after the diesel flywheel, you can just add the power output, which is the diesel engine generator. So this converts all the torque into the power. So now as you can see, it is working. Here is 60%. You can see everything, every stats. The fuel is going in, the exhaust is going out, and 156 mega torque is the torque, and this is the torque of the flywheel energy. So that is it. Now you can add more cylinders to add more torque, but also the cylinders use up a lot of fuel and air in order to produce more torque. So you need to add more fuel inputs, more fuel or more air inputs. You need to add a lot of things. So yeah. So now as you can see, the flywheel is moving like that. It is rotating, and now the diesel engine is more efficient, but there is a drawback of adding the flywheel too. It slows down the engine and also makes the engine start up slower. So that's the only drawback of the flywheel. So now in order to produce more torque, you need to extend the engine by adding more crankshafts. Let me show you how to do that. So just remove the whole power generator and then just add more crankshafts like this. You need to see of the black things that was yellow earlier, but now it is black. In night it is black. So you can add more of these, and then you can add more cylinders, more air inputs, and more cylinders. So you need to play around it a little bit so that you can get the perfect value to make your engine the most efficient and producing the more torque. You can also add another exhaust if exhaust is piling up in the engine. You can see everything by the info panel, so I suggest you to add the info panel in the starting of the engine. That makes it easier for you to look for the engine. So you can add more exhaust, and to start the engine up, you need to add the diesel engine generator. The diesel engine flywheel is an optional thing that you can add to the engine. It makes the engine efficient, that's it. You can also just add the generator like this, and then it will work. As you can see, it is working now. It is producing 261 mega torque. You can add more cylinders and then it will produce more torque and then more power. As you can see, it is producing power. So it produces a lot of power and will help you in your mid game or in your late game too, in order to make more power. So it is better than a steam turbine. Though a steam turbine is easy to make, and you need to just make a whole compact farm like this one. This is a small farm and easy to make, and you need to make whole diesel refineries to make this, but it is worth it in the end. It makes a lot of power, and if you follow the tutorials carefully and make the engine a lot big, then it will produce a lot of power and you will get a lot of profit by that. So yeah, so I'm going to add a flywheel, and now just after this, let's talk about the diesel engine controller, all the properties that were added into the update. So now that the diesel engine is complete, I have added the flywheel too. So now you can just store this power to segregate it into a battery. So best is the GM battery. Let me search for that. Yeah, HP battery. I said GM, that was wrong. You can just place it right here and then just store the power in it, and then it works. You can see everything, whatever is happening in the engine. If the fuel is less, then you can add more fuel inputs or more fuel to the whole factory. And yeah, that says it. It is working nicely, and yeah, it is best. So that is why this is the best one, and you can make a lot of big like this one. This is a long one. You can also extend it sideways. A lot of things. This game is and actually note that Industrialist is the most fun when you are playing it with your own brains. Tutorials are only for helping. You need to understand the game yourself and then make it. That's the fun of playing this game. So yeah, I think that is the fun of playing this game, because I like discovering new things in this game and seeing all the concepts that are added by the developers. So now let's talk about the diesel engine controller. In this, if you press E, you can see air to fuel ratio, So you can add 10 to 16. If you add 16, then it will produce less energy, but it will be more efficient. It will produce power faster. As you can see, it is producing less torque right now, but it is producing power faster, as you can see. If you give it to 14 is the basic one, then that makes the ratio good. As you can see, lower number is equals to more energy. If you add 10, then it will produce a lot of torque. As you can see, 395 torque out of 392. So it is using all of the air and all of the fuel. If you give it 10, then it will use more fuel to make more energy, and therefore make the engine less efficient. So I'm keeping it at 14, and you can adjust the throttle here too. If you put it 50, it will half the speed of the whole engine. As you can see, it's now 143. You can put it to 100 if you want the max power. So it depends. You can just play with the values and get the best value that you can work with. And there you can also see the flywheel energy, the flywheel torque. These flywheels also look really good, and they are always placed at the end of the engine, just behind the diesel engine generator, which produces the power. So yeah, this is the tutorial. I think it concludes everything. If I miss anything, then you can just comment it down, and then I will surely answer it. Recently I have not been answering much comments, so I am really sorry for that. Now I will be answering to most of the comments. And also thanks to the members for joining. Actually, one member has only joined right now, but I hope you can also join the channel in order to support me. If you like the content, you can become an AGGPD right here. So as you can see, you can become a member. So right now, it's in my country, it's 29 rupees. That results to 34 cents in US dollars. Though it may vary in your country due to the tax rate in your country. So you can become an AGGPD right here and then support my channel. Here are the perks: priority reply to comments, member shoutouts, early access to new videos, and member only live chats. So in live streams, you will gain member only live chats, and you can talk in them. I will like send messages frequently in that. You can also gain early access to the new videos. Like if you are a member, you can gain early access to this video. So if this video that you're watching, it may be available for the members like 1 day prior or 2 day prior. And also member shoutouts will be given to every member in the description. So in the description, you can see all the current members that are there in the channel at the time of uploading this video. And the priority reply to comments, that is the best perk I think, because you will gain a good reply to your comment, and you will gain always a heart to your comment, until and unless it is a hate comment. So yeah, I hope you can join the channel if you want to support me. No rush. And you can also join the Discord server. The link is here. Just click it, and then it will just open it. Just accept the invite, and then you're welcomed to the community. So yeah, that concludes it. That concludes the whole video. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you like this and expect me to throw up some more content on the channel. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Peace out. And also make sure to check the description for extra information given for this video.